your boys out of the Low Gear Sendcast, episode 8. Wow, exactly.
8
Oh, yeah.
already?
Yeah, we're 8 already. What the fuck? Oh, dude. I am your probably not so humble host, the coolest guy around town, self-proclaimed. Not too sure if anyone else can lay that to fame. The Sen Samurai. And I am joined by my ever so faithful, the bearded drifter, the dwarven master, the blood angels chapter, Brandon Kuhn.
Tonight I'll be playing the part of technical difficulties.
Yes, roll credits.
I am the reason we're late. I apologize. I was having some audio issues.
Yeah,
They're
it's
kind of
unfortunate.
resolved.
Don't worry, because we'll get down to stuff. And
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I got me an idea for tonight too.
Oh boy, I can't wait to hear that. Ooh, it's the big 2. Alright, so let's quickly get this out of the way. Technical updates. What do we have? Okay, I've been looking into getting into other streaming platforms again, because this time I'm like, you know what? I think I can work a way around it. Been looking at StreamYard, might do that. Streamlabs, excuse me, not StreamYard, Streamlabs. I might do that one if they allow me to connect to the main page. And main page is getting more likes. We have like 60 something likes so far. I think 66. So that is a big hell yeah. Can I get a higher? Ooh, yes. That's what I like. So that is a very, very cool thing. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for liking it and whatnot. YouTube's just still being YouTube. I'm just gonna, get more into things and start actually working on them and making them look cool and stuff and streamlining some things here and there. I gotta make a dedicated key for turning off the on in the stream, so that way I don't have to edit them out. So I'm like, okay, we'll do that. What else is on there? Oh yeah, there's also going to be some relative changes to the camera, since I'm gonna be playing with settings right there, because I'm trying to mess with my frame rates. That's just me, but other than that, I'm Gucci. Do you have any updates you want to give?
I will be upgrading the microphone. That's in the works. I just checked. We are at 66 likes as of 8:14 Mountain Time on March 8th, I guess it is, of 2021.
Hell yeah.
So,
cheers to
very
that,
cool.
buddy.
Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your enemies. Australian for beer.
Exactly. Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, no. As far as technical stuff, that's only technical stuff I've got. So like I said, I need to develop a proper podcasting location, and so I'm going to be working towards that.
Understandable. We all got that. I recommend getting yourself a good standalone microphone. I mean, you don't have to go super fancy like I did.
I know. I need to get a condenser mic of some variety. I keep coming back to I want to work on a headset, but I really should get a condenser. Oh, aren't you just fancy?
I know, right? Oh.
That's from our Godfather podcast. If you don't know, that's our buddies Mike and Trent, and their podcast, the Cam Auto Mag, the Cam Shenanigans podcast.
Indeed, and if you missed it last week, we had Michael Chandler.
We had Mike himself.
Yep, we had Mike himself come in and give us a sweet idea. We chose his idea out of the four we made.
Well, it was a superior idea.
Yep, like full low key, like fun low key adventure car. That's what that is. Like, what would you take across a road trip that we all eat some dope ass food, but we have like dope
Great
ass
American
cars.
Food Trip.
Exactly. That's what we got. It's like Great American Food Trip, bro. It's like the GAFT. It's the GAFT. That is what we did. And if you want to check them out, I'll leave links down below later. YouTube is being stupid because every time I try to update like the description of my stuff, it's like, okay, I'll update like half of it, but then the other half doesn't like go in. And I tried multiple times on my computer, on my phone, just like whatever I can, it doesn't want to do it. So I try to figure that out.
You have to be smarter than the YouTube, and I don't know how to do that.
It's YouTube being a douche, but hey, what can you do?
Don't be evil, YouTube.
if you can't find the links down below, then I will also post on the Facebook page a link to them, to their Facebook page and their YouTube, so you can check them out. And also, while you're at our YouTube, if you want to check out some of the previous streams, just hop into videos and stuff, and I'll update the playlists. So that will be super sick. Shout out to them boys, because they really do get us there.
They really do, and like I say, they are the Godfather cast. That's where we both kind of got started podcasting through doing episodes of that, and so.
All right.
And they're just good folks, anyways. They deserve a listen.
Oh yeah, tons of fun. They're on like every Monday.
Yeah, so even if they are recording against us tonight.
Yeah. And us, we're flexible between Sundays and Mondays. I'll try to get more on that when updating people. I'm like, oh hey.
Yeah. The problem is our schedule. There's two of us, so there's two of us with a pretty decent bench.
Yep.
So we have to kind of
work that out.
Be able to play with what we can play with.
But rest assured, we always get it to you. We will always deliver, and we make sure the shit's dope, man. And now we're working with Discord, which makes everything a lot more. It looks good.
Yeah.
It looks good. It's great. It's a friendlier UI, and it doesn't. You don't have to close it like fucking Zoom.
And anybody out there in listener land, pitch us an idea. Throw something at us. We might drag you on here to pitch it at that point.
Yes. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh, shower me with ideas, baby. Come on, I'm open. Let's go. Some innuendos. All right. So, let's get on to the actual logo. Let's do some things first. First of all, I want to discuss this because recent news has come out about the 400Z. It's super sick in my opinion. I think it looks cool. I'll do something from the front bumper, but it looks cool. It's like what I would imagine like somebody who's not super deep into the car culture like us that would do if they want to do something for enthusiasts. It's kind of like that.
It's not a bad look. It's not quite what I would like to see out of it. It's also Nissan being Nissan.
Yeah, but
they're releasing an update 10 years too late.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that the Nissan Frontier, the body shop just ended, can like buy its own beer. They need to. The problem with Nissan is they go about 10 years too long on a body style. The fact that they're going to a 4-liter engine, or I would assume a 4-liter engine because they're calling it a 400, would be a nice performance upgrade for it. I think it looks better than the 370. It looks better. It's, I would say, the prettiest looking one since the 280ZX.
I mean, then again, that's like everybody loves the 280ZX and stuff. Everybody loves the 240. Everybody loves even the 350. Nobody mentions the fucking Z31, man. Like, come on.
I love me some Z31. Don't get me wrong. I love a good pregnant Z31 with louvers on it. But you got to admit that the 240, 260, 280 body style is just a sleek, good-looking missile of a car.
Oh yeah.
I'm particularly soft towards the 260s, but I think that they were all interchangeable for looks, especially if you got them without the crappy rubber bumpers.
Oh yeah, you can still get like a 260 or even a 280. You could just still buy some panels and you can mold it to be like a 240, and then you can just have a hybrid. You could totally do that. You could totally just cheat the system, which is what I imagine Nissan will be allowing you to do if they're taking the route as the new A90, or I guess not like new, but it's like newish. It's still new to me. So like the A90 Supra, when that was before it came out, when they did a technical review about it and all this stuff, I forgot his name. I forgot the name of the guy who like helped design this thing. Since he designed the original Supra, he basically said, and this comes into one of my one of the main topics of discussion here when concerning the 400Z, which is going to be all the venting and stuff and just like fake stuff as compared to real things that like.
You talking Le Rouge?
A bit of the Rouge.
Guillaume Le Rouge.
Mm-hmm. It's just
I
that
mean,
it's just that you look at the A90, there was all like fake vent, fake vent, fake vent. Meanwhile, the technical analysis of the cars, like he said that you could take off these vent ports and actually make them usable. That's why they're there. But if not, they're just shut off. They look cool, but you could actually use them. Now, concerning the 400Z, they haven't revealed too much. They revealed a good amount, but I can't wait to see what we're working with when it comes to like aerodynamics and power plant, and if we're gonna be locked out.
the aero package is going to be pretty solid. It's, I mean,
Just gonna close.
looking at it, it's kind of got a shooting brake-ish look. It's two-door, but it's got that kind of a hatchy shooting brake look. It's a good aero look just by basic design. Big, wide open front for sucking in air.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the new headlights they set up on it. It's just a little less goony than the 370 headlights.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, it kind of reminds me of, I hate to say a fastback Miata. It's just a, but it's kind of, well, but it's a fastback. It almost reminds me of God, I can't remember the name, the Ferrari fastback. It's got that same kind of image as that fastback Ferrari.
What, the Spider? I forgot the name again. I forgot.
No, Spiders are convertibles. This is a fastback.
I don't keep up with my Ferraris because I'm not.
It's an older model. It's a slightly older Ferrari fastback, and no, Spiders are convertibles.
Okay.
This is but it's I mean, it's a good looking slick top. I'm assuming they will probably release a drop top as well, because all the pictures I've seen are slicks.
True. I'm looking at the pricing estimated for the 400Z. So we have 4 trim levels. We have the base, we have the premium, we have the track, and we have the Nismo. Because like if you're gonna release,
you gotta have a Nismo.
You gotta have a Nismo. They even did it for the fucking Juke. They did it for the.
Here's the Juke is a lot quicker than you give it any kind of credit for, dude.
Yeah, but it's
small,
so
it's nimble. It's ugly. I will not deny the Juke is butt ugly.
Bro, it's not just butt ugly. It's Shrek like ball sack ugly, bro. It's just not good to look at. Oh man, it's like Nissan stopped. They stopped making they killed the idea of making another Silvia for a fucking Juke.
Well, here's another thing I do love about the 400 is the Z32 looking taillight package it's got.
Yes, yeah.
It's very, very aware of where it came from.
Yeah. They are really like they're kind of going back. They're kind of doing the thing that Ford did with the Mustang.
With the Mustang.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was just like they're calling back previous generations for as far as it looks like that rest.
Well, I mean, Ford put the sequential Cougar taillights on it and did all that cool stuff. And let's see, Z32 looking back, and it looks like the back clip right off of Z32.
Oh yeah. It just like it's swept. It's nice, but it still has like that. It still has that silhouette of like a 240 though.
It's got the same kind of fastbacky look.
Yeah.
They look angry as hell with a wing on them.
Dude, I cannot wait for somebody to put a park bench on that shit.
Straight up erector set, dude.
No, not just an erector set. Just like get any sort of video, put on some Ryan Celsius, B-roll it, and just have like a really hot chick just like sit on it and eat sushi while they're driving. That's how you get views.
That's how you get clicks in this world, kids.
Shit, we should do that. Hell, I'll like don't worry. I will put you on some.
You ain't near cute enough for it, son.
What you mean? I'll put you on skimpy clothing. Everybody knows they want to see that bard. They want to see that beard. Touch that shit, bro.
Ain't nobody wants to see this, man.
Oh man.
Gondor calls for aid.
Of course he fucking does. Oh man, let's see what else is there. I am currently looking at carandriver.com. I will read out some details I want to look over for you guys. So let's see here. Yeah, engine and transmission and performance. So I'm just gonna read out this paragraph here.
Yeah, I'm pulling up Car and Driver myself.
Yeah, so like its beastly brother, the Nissan GTR. We're talking about R35. The 400Z is expected to be powered by a twin turbo V6. But excuse me, instead of the fire-breathing 565 3.8 liter that's under the hood of the GTR, the 400Z will likely get the 300 horse 3 liter mill from the Infiniti Q60. It's also possible that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, as I said, I'm looking at the estimated pricing here on Car and Driver.
Yeah, it's estimated, so it's not final.
Well, but there is no reason. Base cost is $45,000 for the base model. The Nismo, they're estimating $53,000. There's no reason not to spend that $8,000 to grab that Nismo model.
That's like the cheapest Nismo I've seen ever.
Well, I mean, the track model is $50,000, but there is absolutely no reason not to spend $53,000 and go full Nismo package.
Why?
If you're gonna spend $45,000, if you're gonna spend $45,000, spend the extra $8,000, and
it's just that, like, I mean, you're looking at the pricing, right? And I'm seeing this, and it says like, "Yo, guess what? Nismo 5,300 estimated." So like, yeah, there will be a difference, give or take $1,000.
Under $60,000,
you could get yourself a
for
performance
a Nismo, for the top of the line Nissan being sold in this country.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess you can still buy an you can buy an R35 in this country, but
yeah, you can still buy an R35, but like that's played out. Come on, what do you
but
think
it's an attainable. Well, and they're looking at the Nismo variant. They're talking about the 400 horse in the Q60 Red Sport. That's a hot plant.
That is a hot plant, but nobody gives it credit.
And they're talking about a 6-speed handshaker.
Ooh, are the? Oh, wait a minute. Where is that? You right?
Right there below. A 6-speed manual.
Hell
God bless them.
Ooh.
I mean, manual take rate in this country is terrible. Mm-hmm. Manual take rate is less than 10%.
Oh yeah.
But this is an enthusiast's car.
Exactly.
At least in theory. So hopefully that comes up some.
I mean, I'm looking at the design of it, and I'm like, look, dude, you're not gonna take this as a grocery getter. You can. It'll be sick as fuck as a grocery getter, but you're not gonna be doing some serious hauls with this thing. You're not gonna be like putting like your whole family in the back. You're doing this for the funsies. That's why you're getting it. It's still practical use. I mean, you could see it's much bigger than the Z's of yore, and it's bigger than the 370 and 350, but not so much that it's like, oh my god, it's like a big ass car. Like, no, it's still small by today's standards.
No, it's gonna be a grand touring car.
Yeah.
It is there to compete with the A90 Supra, the BRZ.
Yep.
I hate to say it competes with the ND Miata. It will, but it won't.
Dude, it competes with the Genesis. Honestly, I think like a Genesis is like a perfect competition for this thing.
Or the Kia Stinger, even though the Stinger's a 4-door.
Yeah, exactly. The Stinger is sick. The Stinger's
unreal.
It's awesome.
But this is probably designed to take on a Stinger.
Oh,
and obviously the Infiniti Q60, which is still a Nissan. So
it's at the end of the day, it's still a Nissan, but the Q60, it's more of that like it's more in my mind like back in the day, like what an SC300 is as compared to like to an IS300.
It is that big Grand Tourer. It's a car that it's fun to drive, but you can drive it all day without your butt wearing out.
It's a Grand Touring coupe, dude. Your ass will feel good.
And they're talking, based on the real world numbers off the Q60, 28 miles to the gallon on the highway. So it's actually a pretty reasonable driver's car.
Damn, like you're right though. That's the thing. It is a good driver's car, but like as far as like the main importance, I got a question here.
Yes.
The question about a 400Z. Like, so seeing what we've seen for the last couple of years, we've seen the A90. We've also seen the FRS, and like not the FRS anymore since Scion went out of business.
No, the FRS, the BRZ, the 86,
the GT86. That's just what we're calling.
They're all the same car.
Exactly, and now we're getting last episode we talked about the Lexus. How that's coming out. So all these manufacturers are coming out with new enthusiast cars, But the question I have here is, what do you think? What do you think for the long term impact? We already have kind of an example with the Supra, how people are still kind of like bagging on it, and like how now you can't really you can't get past the tuning if you have like the bass.
Bag on it all you want. The thing is damn fast, damn comfortable, looks good.
Yes.
We have a friend here in the valley that has a Supra. Okay, I mean, he tracks it, he streets it. It is obnoxiously fast. It's broken a lot of hearts already. There's just, yeah, I know it was made by BMW, whatever they want to say about it.
Hey, BMW is a good company because they still make inline sixes.
Well, that's the thing. It's a wonderful car. People aren't trying it on its merits. They're all nostalgic for an A80 because they want a Fast and Furious car,
Oh yeah.
or an A70. They don't remember what a Supra really was. Because there's kids today buying Supras that have never don't remember when the A80 was the Supra.
They still don't.
The A80 was the Supra when I was learning to drive.
Oh yeah.
When I was learning to drive, that the A80 was the Supra. I got a love affair with A70s because I just like that big bad fat hatchback look. Same reason I like Four Eyes Mustangs and Capris and Ford Probes even. I like that look.
You are a DSM guy, fucking heart for heart.
In a lot of ways, I enjoy DSMs.
DSMs are cool. I like DSMs too. I just wish that that GM would have like such a big ass fucking influence in it, just like more Mitsubishi, less GM.
Well, no, DSM was Chrysler.
Chrysler. Yeah, sorry, Diamond Star Motors.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Diamond Star Motors. It was Chrysler and Chrysler, Mitsubishi, because because Chrysler brought like Eagle, like the last great Eagle was the DSM Talon.
Mm-hmm.
Without DSM, you don't get the 3000 GT / Dodge Stealth.
Hell yeah.
You don't get the Dodge Shadow, which was a 4-door Econobox with a fat turbocharger on it.
Oh man.
And you wouldn't know unless you saw the lump on the hood.
What the fuck happened to all like the fucking crazy ideas, man?
I mean,
we're getting those now.
But long term, you're still going to see a lot more white bread.
True.
You're going to see a lot of Wonder Bread. Hybrids will be the thing for people that drive toasters. Ain't nothing wrong with that. My wife drives a hybrid. They get down the road. Electric power means all torque all the time.
Yep.
But I mean, and we have a friend who's established you can drift a Tesla.
And you can do it gloriously.
Oh, that was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
It was amazing. Oh god, I gotta find a video and link that.
I think that for the foreseeable future, there is and will be a market for enthusiast cars. The Corvette will not die.
No.
Nissan's gonna. I mean, they've just announced that the 400 is gonna come out in 2022. So, come 2042, they might come out with a new body style for the 400. Maybe.
Oh man, Nissan just being Nissan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear lord! It just. It's just that like, I'm glad we're getting these cars, but like it's like modability. That's where I'm really curious. Like, how are they? Like, there's already people making body kits and whatnot for them. Like, most of them already come turbo because that's the norm nowadays. A lot of cars these days already have turbos for fuel economy. I mean, fuck.
Well, that's the thing is, I think you're gonna see big displacement get replaced by small mills with turbos.
It's just efficient. I
or
can't
supers.
blame them.
Say what?
It's efficient. I can't blame them at all.
No, I mean, my wife's Pathfinder is a supercharged 4-cylinder making 250 horsepower and 250 foot-pounds of torque.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
I mean, it's like a 3.5-liter 4.
That's still faster than mine.
That is traditionally good V6 numbers, and honestly, there were some V8s in the 80s that weren't making those numbers.
I mean, this is the 80s though, so.
But still, that was when because they started going away from the 8-cylinder in the 80s, except for in trucks and stuff. Cadillac kept it, but Oldsmobile started going to 6s. Buick started going to 6s.
Yeah, but
a lot of Chryslers went to 6s.
Who the fuck buys? I mean, all right, back in the 80s, yeah, but who the fuck buys like Oldsmobile and Buick?
I drove an Oldsmobile in high school, homeboy. My grandmother bought an Oldsmobile like 1 year old, a couple years before I drove one in high school.
But I'm saying, who now?
Well, I know,
Who
but
the fuck now, huh?
since Oldsmobile doesn't exist,
Unless you give me a fucking Regal, then I'm down.
Park Avenue with supercharger.
Oh hell yeah, dude, Darth Vader.
But I mean, I think they started going to 6 cylinders, and then putting forced induction on some of them. And they kept stepping down, but now a Honda Civic Si is making on a 4-cylinder engine 250 plus horsepower. Now we're looking at this hot Nissan is going to make 400 horsepower in hot trim, 300 horse in pedestrian trim. I kid you not, the small block 350 in the 80s was making, I mean, let me dig up the hard numbers, but
like what,
it was
like
making
210 at most?
No, you get some of them at 300, but
I mean, that's true. Like, see, like, there's also a problem where people, especially in the car community, like, where everybody's trying to get more and more horses, but that's also due to the market being like, well, the advancement in technology. Like, yeah, like you said, cars back in the day were like getting different power numbers is just the norm. Nowadays, it's like it's usually like 200 plus. That's normal for cars.
I mean, like if we pull up,
it's blowing my mind. I'm like, I remember the days when 350 horses was like generally considered to be super fast. Nowadays, like, it's still fast, but it's not like as fast as it used to be. That makes sense.
So let's look at 3rd gen C&K series Chevys.
Oh boy.
Okay.
All right.
Because this is the engines that I know. That's what I came up on. Let's see if we're trying to find an actual spec power wise, but I'm not getting hard specs on the.
We're not getting hard specs, but it's Gucci. But
no, I'm bored. Give me a minute. Okay, here we go. Let's go with a V8.
All right.
Oh, it's just giving me displacement. It's not giving me power.
Shit, that's all you need. You want to calculate horses? You get yourself.
Here we go. Hang on.
Son.
350 cubic inch V8.
Yep, 350. We're making this shit a stroker. just a little bit.
Let's go find a. Okay, here we go. The LM1, which was the 350 in the 79 Camaro. The 79 or 81 Camaro Z28, right?
Yeah.
V8 Camaro motor, 155 to 175 horsepower.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That was a V8, ladies and gentlemen. Oof.
That was a V8 top trim Camaro. It was also the Pursuit Malibus.
Oh man, what about the IROCs though?
Oh, don't talk about it. That probably would have been the 3rd gen IROC.
Damn.
I mean,
what happened? What the fuck happened, dude?
Here we go. The ZQ3, which is the Corvette engine for 69 to 74, was 195 horsepower in its hottest setup. No, I take it back. The first ones were 300 horsepower, and then they got gutted down to 195 at the end of that run.
That is sad. But then again, efficiency. Efficiency around this time was... It was new. There was a lot of new things coming out. Like, you know, like VVTi was a new thing.
Hot LT1s were making 360 horse. I mean, just... So, you just not... Or, okay, the 84 LS9, which is the... And this is not an LS motor.
It's not
but
an
the
LS.
84 LS9 motor made 165 horse and 275 pound-feet of torque. That was the C10 K10 truck engine.
Oh yeah. I mean, then again, those like, but like then we
that was your small block truck engine. was 165 horsepower. There's a reason that we're going. There's a reason that Ford's selling that EcoBoost V6 F-150. That's a screamer.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Or you look at the V6 Mustang, 300 and something horsepower. Everybody gives you a hard time. You got a V6, but it's 300 and something horsepower,
fast
and
as fuck,
it's
though.
a square motor. It's plenty fast. 300 horsepower is plenty of sauce.
Bro, that'll get some fucking janglings going. You know what I'm saying,
man? I'm still a big displacement guy. I like big motors. I mean, I drive a big diesel, but when you get 300 horsepower out of a V6 in a light little car,
you can't deny the viability of what is now becoming.
That's a viable plant. No, I mean, there's a reason the GNX existed for exactly 1 year. It was a V6 Buick it was the Grand National. It was the GNX.
Oh, the Grand National.
It was a V6 Buick Regal.
It was so cool.
That outran the Corvette.
It was so cool.
It's a phenomenal car.
It was the second fastest car in the world at that
time. Yes, but it outran the Corvette.
Oh yeah.
It committed the cardinal sin of it outran the flagship.
It's like fuck you, Corvette.
GM only made it. It was a turbocharged 3.8 liter V6.
Fuck your fiberglass. I got this shit. Look at this.
Oh yeah, and it was a steel fender's car. It was a steel car.
Bro, this shit, this thing is so fucking. God damn, if you ever hit it against the wall would break first.
Well, they weren't quite that hard, but they were pretty close.
They were approaching Volvo levels of safety.
It was a big girl G-body car, though.
Oh yeah, dude.
I mean, so I'm not opposed to smaller engines, force action. You're making the numbers. Mm-hmm. I really don't care if you got a V8 or a V10 to make the numbers. I mean, I like fuel economy. I drove a big block for a few years. It was great until you had to fuel it.
Oh yeah.
8 miles to the gallon. It didn't care what it did, but it was 8 miles to the gallon.
It was awesome. It was like, and then like, oh fuck.
Tow a battleship and pass everything at the gas station. And I mean, I tried to hypermile. You couldn't even hypermile that stupid thing up past 8.
Oh man, hypermiles weren't a thing back then.
Well, no, but I mean, as far as I'm pretty good at hypermile. I've done some dumb stuff hypermile. I hypermiled a car once that I thought the math said it was going to come in on fumes, and I had 4 gallons in the tank when I was at the station.
Holy fuck, dude!
I managed to eke 4 gallons out of that car.
Damn, son!
It was a Mazda Protege, and it was a whole lot of pushing in with the left foot whenever I hit a downhill.
Oh man, I wish my truck was around that time. Was around like not like around this time where like everything is getting like a turbo to help fuel economy get some power.
This was a Mazda Protege with an NA 4-cylinder in it, little Ford Escort motor.
See that?
But there's ways that you can drive these cars to get better mileage. We'll go off on hyper mileage probably next week because we can.
That's true.
Put that on the list. We'll rant on. We'll go off on hyper mileage.
Oh yeah, don't worry, I got you.
Ways to increase your economy because goddamn diesel fuel's 3.25 a gallon now.
Oh yeah. Holy fuck, that's true.
It's 15 miles a gallon.
Thank you.
But well, yeah. Thank you, Biden. Thank you, freezing Texas. Thank you, oil barons that are jacking up prices because they can.
Fuck you, Sultan or whatever the fuck your name is of the United Arab Emirates.
Yeah.
But anyways, expensive again.
Like I say, we're a little off on the tangent because the 400 is back to being cool, but
yeah.
I mean,
it's getting there.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope
it's tons of power.
I mean, I'm looking at it. It just.
I'm looking forward to it. I won't buy one. I'll admit it.
Yeah.
I don't buy new cars, and it doesn't fit anywhere in my life. But I want to see them on the road.
Dude, highway economy. I'm looking at it. I mean, because
high 20s.
Yeah, all we had to do just take it off the Q60.
Mm-hmm.
Since it's pretty much what we're assuming and what we're knowing that they're gonna put in there, it's gonna be like 20 mpg on the highway, and city is gonna be like 20 something. But generally,
well, with that 7-speed automatic option, that I'll bet you has 2 overdrive gears, your highway mileage might be a little better than that.
It might be a little better, but I will still contest the fact to this day that fucking manual drivers will always have better gas mileage.
Yes and no. If you got a good overdrive setup in a high gear, in a multi-gear, manual or auto, you're gonna do pretty good on the mileage.
I just want to see. I just want to see what what kind of transmission this will be. Like as far as the manual goes, it was just be like it's probably gonna be one off, but like I want to see what like modability we could like. What power figures can it hold? Since it can already hold 400 plus, so I'm like,
I'll bet you they have Get Track or somebody build it for them.
probably, and I'm like, can they swap that into something else? That's like
possibly.
Eh.
I mean, the other fun thing is I wonder if they're going to put a manual mode, a slappy mode on the automatic. Maybe not DCT, but maybe not a DCT, but a slapstick. Well, I would be.
I mean, no, I think they're just going to go flappy pedals, dude.
They may or may not go DCT. They listed as an automatic, so.
That's. Oh boy, I mean that.
But it would not surprise me to see it be a slapstick.
True.
Pull it over and up, down, up, down.
This is not a 2+2. This is a straight up coupe.
It's a legit coupe.
It's a coupe. It's a coupe, motherfuckers.
Legit coupe.
Yeah, it is. It is dear to our hearts, especially Brandon, since he is a roadster guy, and it's not exactly a roadster, but it is a coupe, bro.
They will. I have a feeling they'll release a drop top.
Oh yeah, I feel like they're gonna drop that as well.
I mean, I like my slick tops; they're cool. At times, though, it is fun to think about taking the top off the Miata.
Oh yeah.
But I don't have a place to stash it, so I leave it on. No, like I said, I can't wait to see it. Hopefully, I get to go to SEMA again this year and see some there, take some pictures.
We all hope to go to SEMA again this year.
For
the first time, me, but
I don't know. I learned a lot when I was at SEMA last year, or 2019. If you're not there working, SEMA's not for you.
No.
It's not if you want to see cars, go to the Detroit Auto Show, go to Utah Autorama, go to Tokyo.
Hell yeah, Auto Salon.
SEMA is not for people that aren't there to work.
It's just a big ass business meeting if you bring it straight up about it, dude.
It is a trade show.
Yeah. It's just like, look at this new technology we're researching. Look at this. This is the paperwork. This is spreadsheets. They go over spreadsheets. Okay.
Well, and it's a lot of buyers meetings, and so, there are literally, you roll up on booths, and the booths have a back a lot of them have a back room.
Oh yeah.
Where they're conducting deals or setting up deals.
Oh, so man, they're just having cockfights in the back. They're fucking throwing dice and shit. They're all like, "Give me that, and I'll give you this." Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I saw an opium den somewhere in there.
Oh boy, it's Vegas, so you know what? I don't mind that.
Well, I mean, honestly, the after parties are a riot.
I wish.
After going to SEMA, for a long time I wanted to go to SHOT and to E3. Nope. No, I want to go to SHOT I have a bunch of friends that go to SHOT as professionals.
Yep.
For work.
Yep.
And I would love to go to see them after they're done working for the day. But going to the show itself, not for me. And then same with E3. CES is for the consumer. E3 is for the business, and so I don't have any desire to go to either of those shows anymore. I want to go to SEMA because I work SEMA. I have fun down there, shooting cars, doing work.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, the only way to get into the SEMA is you got credentials. You got to have credentials.
Yep. And it took me a year working hard on a camera to get credentials.
Oh yeah, I won't be able to go to SEMA for probably maybe another year unless I somehow find a fucking.
If this takes off, we might be able to get credentials.
We might be able, but I don't think this will take off that fast. We're
not that fast.
We're talking about pretty good. We're nearing 100, which is already insane.
8 episodes. We got 66 followers.
I know that's.
And how many views we're getting each.
It's like how many views I haven't looked at the analytics, but we're at least getting 50, I think.
That's what you said the other week. We had 50, and I was like, blows my mind.
it's super
50
good that
people listen to this.
people want to listen and see this. I'm like, I gotta stop making this just like a live thing. I also gotta make it as an audio thing, which would be like a lot better for.
Yeah, we
people
need
on the
to.
go.
We need to see if we can release it on Apple Podcasts and that
Oh yeah, I'm a
as
hit up Mike about that one.
as an audio format,
Yeah.
as well as our video streaming format.
I think that'd be good. I mean, once we pass 100, I'm basically gonna start a poll and just ask people like, hey, if you guys really like this content, I mean, I do it for free anyways, but if you guys really like this content and you want to make it more streamlined, like I probably would open up like a Patreon or something just to get a bit of funding, just to do some things a bit better.
I always feel weird about Patreons.
That's what I feel weird about too. I'm like, I'm not trying to I'm not trying to be like shilling the whole time, but I'm like, I honestly I want to get that money so that way give it straight up to you to get a fucking better microphone set up. That's it.
I will buy the mic on my own with my own cash. I'm on this thing and doing broadcast.
No. See, if we had the people do it, now you have no excuse. Now you have no excuse to be shitty. You come on, join the game.
Plus, aren't
join the master race.
OnlyFans now? Aren't all the cool kids doing OnlyFans now?
Yeah, that's true. We could do an OnlyFans. I could do an OnlyFans, dude. Just gotta shave, get me a mustache. I gotta shave this, give me some makeup and whatnot, dude.
Here goes.
I look good.
Somebody gives us $100.
Yeah.
I will shave my mustache. My wife will lose her mind, but I will shave my mustache.
I haven't seen Brandon unshaven in a while.
I have been clean shaven exactly twice since September 20th of 2005. Yeah, 2005.
He's been close, ladies and gentlemen.
I've shaved. This is as close as I've gotten. So I normally have a goatee at least, but on September 20th, 2005, I went clean shaven.
Oh yeah,
the day I married my ex-wife, and I've shaved once since. It was a mistake both times. But if somebody throws $100 at the show, I will do it.
Motherfucker, like if somebody throws like honestly, like I'm probably gonna just like value the show right now. So if somebody throws $1,000 at this show right now, this is yours. You could take the whole thing. It is.
Here's the keys, ladies and gents.
It's yours. You do what you want. You can have me on. You kick me off. I don't give a shit. It's yours. $1,000, dude. We're good. As of right now, if we take off, that price is gonna increase. So, good deal. Buy now. Oh boy. All right. Let's.
I have a whiteboard, but it's all gonna be for car work.
Ooh.
It's the Miata billboard.
What the fuck, dude? You making me feel inadequate.
There's a lot more work to do on my Miata than there is to do on the show.
This is how big it is. Look at it. You look at it. Motherfucker. Shit, I need to buy a big one.
Donate money for a kid to buy a whiteboard.
No. I'd rather use that money for him to get a dildo so that he can shut the fuck up. Fuck off.
Son, don't make me send you to your room. Your mother is very
I'm already in my room. What you talking about? Shut the... dude,
well,
no.
like $18 on Amazon, dude.
I will smite you.
I think we're about due for some motorsport madness here, dude.
Yeah, let's do some...
You said you had an idea, and I came up with one.
We're going to be doing the low gear idea. So I'm going to erase this. We already have it on the last podcast, so if we need to look back at it, we can. But that's going on the big list, if I ever make it.
Mike's Fatty Road Trip.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be sick. All right. So
that needs to happen.
Oh, yeah. It's going to happen. Somehow.
Oh, of course. When the Rona ends.
We're going to get like 15 pounds plus of fat when we come back.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna, yeah.
Pork. I'm a pork. So bad.
Diabetes.
I can do that. You can.
Okay, talk to me. What's your idea, son?
Okay, so, low gear idea. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, so, if you're like me, you're into multiple awesome motorsports, except F1, because I've been withdrawing from F1, but that's not the point here. The point is...
You're wrong, but okay.
Just a bit, because like recent controversies. I've been getting more into Formula E.
I'm sorry.
Fuck you. Okay, so that brings us that for Formula E being electric, that brings us to tonight's Low Gear Sendcast idea. Oh boy. So imagine yourself that like you are out living kind of in the boonies, everything is far apart, and because the Rona is still going on, pretty much almost a year exactly at this point. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Because you can't go out and get your food because you don't want to risk that stuff unless you're one of those people that wear your mask like this, 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 basically nowhere near your nose. Fuck you! I will mask shame the shit out of you. Hell yeah, and I don't care. But the point is, everything's far. You don't want to pay for that gas, and you're like, oh man, this sucks. But you're a car enthusiast, so like, you know what, dude? How about this? We make a delivery service, just for those people that want the delivery super fucking fast. But we gotta make it economical, very economical. We're driving like 10 miles to deliver this stuff, and we gotta do it fast as fuck. From like the minute they order to like they get it, and we're making this thing like longest 10 minutes possible. So, what I propose is that we do a rally delivery service with electric cars.
Blender Rally.
There you go. EV rally car delivery service. That is a thing. Now, I already have it. I already have my choice. It's a very unlikely choice, but I already have one, and I'm confident with this one.
Go ahead, because I got to figure out what we're building here.
I'm going to give the new Hummer, the EV Hummer, a chance. I'm like, bro.
Really now?
Oh yeah, because I'm like, shit. Like, you got to go off road sometimes. I'm like, shit. You got to go off road. I'd rather do it something that already has like 1,000+ horses on it, and it looks big as shit. It's already imposing as fuck. I'm like, I might not get the best straights, but I know for a fact I get the best fucking off roads, and we're rallying here. We are jumping shit. We are fucking moving around and stuff. Of course, I'm gonna lower it just a bit so that way I don't have such a high center of gravity. I don't tip over when somebody blows on me. But for me, no, I'm picking a Hummer EV rally car spec, throwing that out there, and because it sounds quiet as shit, I'm also gonna be putting on just loud ass speakers in the back that just blasting my tunes as I'm driving down, and just basically I'm gonna have the Dixie horn when I pull up to somebody's house to deliver their food.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to go the opposite way.
Oh shit.
I have long dreamed of building a Safari Miata.
Oh god. Here he goes.
So, but
shit.
here's the thing. Weight is the enemy of electric vehicles because you got all that battery to hustle around. You got weight costs volts.
Oh yeah.
So, we get an NB Miata, tastefully lifted.
Okay.
So it can still sit on like a 15-inch rim.
Yeah.
That wears a good AT. Electric power.
Okay.
And leave it rear-wheel drive. And just absolutely flog.
You're going to rear-wheel drive on. All right, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, because I haven't mentioned I have not mentioned the layout yet. So.
Well, I mean, I figure we're talking dirt mountain roads and stuff. Basically, we're going pikes with an electric NB.
You're pretty much right. You're pretty much right there.
I know what you're gonna do with me.
Fuck.
I'm not afraid.
Damn it! I need to get smart. I need to get more intelligent with my ideas. Fuck. All right, go on.
That's all there is to it. So, like I said, tastefully lifted so I can clear the tires. And just go to town.
You're just gonna go to town on that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So, oh boy. I mean, yeah. There's not too much to this idea because I'm like, it's honestly just like a whole bunch of cars that like haven't really been tested out that way. That's why like we need funding to test it out. But I firmly do believe that EV rally will be the fucking rally of the future.
EV rally would be an absolute riot just because all of the torque. I mean, the minute you hit the throttle, you're on.
Exactly. So I can't wait what they do for skids, dude.
I'm intrigued. So my turn.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll even give you the same course.
Oh
Because
shit.
I was looking for strange motorsports, just the weirdest stuff to come out of history.
Right.
And the 20s and 30s, they had what they referred to as motor chariot racing.
Oh shit, that was right when they had the fucking motorcycles on top and they.
Ben-Hur with motorcycles.
Boy.
So we're basically taking out a pair of enduros.
Uh-huh.
You take them, you put them onto a frame so they stand side by side. I assume that the steering is some manner of a drag link on the
If they did it
the
back in the
handlebars.
20s, we could do it now, okay?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure some manner of a drag link on the handlebars. I once built a bicycle built for 5 that used a similar steering system. It would make sense. I was in engineering school for a little while, and our final project for the year was a bicycle 5. 5 or 6.
Who
depending
the
on what
fuck
happens
are
between
you
those.
sitting, bro? Holy shit! Is it the whole
With my
team?
Yeah, we were in teams for the class,
Oh god, yeah, that's right.
and the bike had to be big enough to take your whole team.
Dude,
So if you had 5 or 6 people,
that would be like
and
the best drunk night ever.
well, here's the thing: is it couldn't be just a linear bicycle build. It had to fit into a certain footprint. So ours was 3 across the back, 2 up front. The outside 2 bikes were linked. Were like a salt like basically built a tandem.
Okay.
And then the inner bike on the rear was just we had a support brace across the headsets of all 3, so it just sat on there.
So you just had you just basically had a fucking pitchfork for a bike. You're like, okay, guys, let's.
It was a U-shaped. Yeah, it was a U-shaped bike. It wasn't a
let's-
pitchfork. It was U-shaped.
Let's fucking go, everybody. Woo!
Yeah, you had bike and bike, and then bike and bike, and then up front, so that our steering would stay the same, so we didn't have too bad Ackerman issues or anything. We linked our front steering so that they turned together. As it was a full solid link. It had no Ackerman. It was a full solid drag link steering.
Jeez.
And then we had a basket up front, so we could put a stereo in it because tunes. This is me, right? But yeah, it was a kind of fun exercise. But so same principle for steering these chariots, I'm sure. It's basically Ben-Hur with motorcycles, and we're gonna use that for a delivery service. I mean, they like.
All right.
But we're gonna use that for a mountain delivery service. Isle of Man be damned. Group B can kiss my butt. We are going to die gloriously.
Oh boy, so Group B chariot style. Oh god.
Well, I mean, it's going to have the same kind of death toll.
Okay, so same death rate of Group B, but we're doing it in chariots.
Well, you do realize Isle of Man kills someone at least one person a year.
Oh yeah, it's Isle of Man, but
when they're in the Isle of Man TT. And Group B was the same way. We're going to have injury rates about like Group B, but it's going to be just as awesome as Group B.
Are we going to have an enclosed cockpit of Group B?
No.
No? Okay, so it's
We're
open
talking
chariot.
A chariot. Ben-Hur chariot.
All right, straight up. All right, cool. So you're telling
if
me
you want to get wild, we'll put
shit?
2 people in it. Say what?
I can Mad Max my shit. I can fuck you.
Well, I mean, I'm going to put the big old freaking spikes like Ben-Hur had on it.
So it's like Death Race Group B. But with motorcycles.
Death Race Ben-Hur?
You know what? This is a pretty fucking good idea. I think we're going to live past this one, guys. Yeah, let me go cancel my fucking insurance real quick. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I don't need this.
I'll make sure my insurance is paid up because my wife's going to need it.
The real question is, what kind of bikes can we pick?
Enduros. Well, it'll be spec. You'll have a class. You got either 250s or 500s or...
Okay.
Spec whatever your class is.
I was about to pick like an S1000R.
I was more thinking like KTM's, some KTM 500s or something.
Oh, or fine, just give me a Honda Rebel, bro. I'll go fast.
I mean, if you want to take a Rebel on the dirt, go for it, son.
I'll be fast as fucking that, bro.
A pair of 250 Rebels.
I'm down to do that. Fuck, I built my own bikes. I could just make a whole custom thing, bro.
Rebels are cool. I like them. They used to, in fact, for a while they made 100 Rebels. Really want. But, I mean, like I said, I would go Enduros if we're going on the dirt.
Alright, that's true.
But, otherwise it'd be like a pair of Gixxers.
But this is like, all right. So how long is the course? How long is the rally stage, and how many stages do we have? Is it
I
just
don't
like
know.
one stage?
It's your track.
Okay.
Let's just take them up pikes.
To think
Let's just
about
take these
pikes.
beasts up pikes.
I was thinking about Parley's Canyon.
Oh, if we're staying on the asphalt, that's not even fun.
That's that's true. Yeah, pikes. Yeah.
Guardsman's Pass.
Ooh, that was not bad.
When it was dirt, it wasn't.
Fuck it. Oh, ooh. Ooh. These are definitely good options for me to die in, but I think Pikes Peak will be the most glorious since everybody does it.
Oh yeah, Pikes is gonna be awesome. I mean, that's what it's about.
Okay, so Pikes Peak, chariot style race cars. Okay. Can I wear armor?
It is expected that you will wear appropriate, like, Roman armor.
Can I shoot you?
No.
So,
The driver can't shoot. You have to. If you want an archer, you have to bring them with you.
Fuck. Okay. All right.
The other option.
He's
the
my
other
co-driver. He's all like.
The
He's
other
like.
class, you have armor class and you have toga class.
So you mean a class just for me? My fucking name, but in Roman? Oh boy.
A class where you must wear toga.
You're already beat,
Toga. Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Toga, and you're required to do it in sandals.
Oh man, we're doing. Oh god.
Full on Roman attire. Romans didn't wear Doc Martens, son.
Oh my god. So, okay. So let's break this down real quick for ladies and gentlemen. This is a chariot style race. Ben-Hur. If you've never seen that, it is a old sandal and sword film, and it's been remade lately. Basically, just think Romans and chariots, and we're gonna be doing a WRC class rally on it. The chariots, instead of horses, are fucking motorcycles.
2 of them.
And
Side by side.
And we have death race style weaponry. But Roman only. So we have like spike wheels and archers and shit. And we have open cockpit and arm. Oh god.
Yeah.
I don't know why this is a good idea. But it is.
But you want to do it, don't you?
Bro, I could die happy knowing that I am racing you in a fucking motorcycle chariot, and I had 2 dildos out the side of my wheels, and I'm stabbing the shit. Bro, like, I'm gonna be whipping my fucking bikes as I'm doing this shit. I know. Holy fuck. So, like,
I saw that. I knew you'd approve, dude.
What time of year? What time of day? Like, how deadly is this?
During the Pikes Peak rally. During the rally when everybody gets together at Pikes, they do the version.
Okay, so we have optimum.
Yeah, it is at the prime time of year for doing it in front of a crowd.
Oh boy, this would be the slowest race ever.
You also remember the Pikes is only partly paved still.
I don't know what to do around that top hairpin.
Drift.
But do we have steel wheels in the back? Or?
No, I'm gonna let you have rubber. You gotta have rubber with a suspension.
We're having rubber. All right, we're having rubber. So
leaf spring. You get rubber wheels on leaf springs.
Oh, dude, that doesn't help. That doesn't help. I'd rather take the steelies because at least I'm sliding. I'm not bouncing and fucking. How am I? Do I have a bar to hang on or something?
Yep. There's a handle.
Am I gonna have a harness of some kind, or is it just straight up
I believe
naked?
the Romans did have like a belt.
A belt. Okay, we're all right. So we're going like, we're going like fucking. We're going like 2nd century style. Oh god, we're going. Dude, this is a stupid idea, but I fucking love it. Holy, oh god. Oh, so I can have an archer. What's the price? What's besides winning?
We're Romans, so I don't know, a hot chick and a big old thing.
You know what? I'll test to that.
A big old thing of wine. You're racing for like 2 gallons of wine in a fancy container.
I fucking hate wine, but okay, I'll take it.
I don't like wine either, but you're racing for 2 gallons of wine in a big fancy container.
Okay, all right, and I get the fucking bitch.
And maybe a medal. You might get like a gold medal.
Ooh, I could get a ooh.
Yeah, we're racing for a gold medal and a big old thing of wine. With those two, you can do whatever you need to.
Oh boy. Oh man. All right.
I can see you walking into the bar at Pike's with a gold medal, a jug of wine, in a toga.
Hey, so what you do today? Rough day, man.
You take the chariot
to
the bar at Pike's.
So are you telling me if I pull an Arnold Schwarzenegger and I go out to a fucking like Terminator style, I'll go out to a fucking bar and I have a toga, then I just come outside?
Just roll in and, hey baby, you want to see my chariot?
You want to see my like? Ooh, she's all like, he likes to call his bike that. No, it's a literal fucking chariot.
No, it literally is my chariot. Get in.
Oh my god, this doesn't. Oh, this is not safe. Oh boy.
Life isn't safe, dude.
Oh god. Oh, hold up. Fucking Pikes. Peak. Oh boy. Bike. Chariot. Pikes Peak. Death race. Jesus Christ. Honestly, if I win just to spite the fuck out of you, I just fucking throw it over the edge. I'm like,
hey, do whatever you want with your big gallon of wine. Or 2 gallons of wine.
Oh my god. That is a beautiful death race rally. Hold up. I forgot to put the word rally in there. That's right. This is a rally, ladies and gentlemen. This is oh god, that just. So wait, so Romans sometimes had like oil slicks and shit. They had like little compartments in their chariots. Can I use that as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to it.
Oh fuck. Well, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. That easily beats my fucking entry. Holy shit, that is Pikes Peak's. Fuck. Holy god damn. Fucking hell, dude. I don't know where to put that in the big list. Is that's like number 1 and number 2? Because number 1 right now is currently like the 24-hour cannonball run. Oh man.
We will survive the cannonball, the 24-hour cannonball. We will survive the Great American Food Trip. We will not survive Pikes Peak Chariot.
You won't, because you. I will survive.
We will not survive.
I'm not a fucking bitch.
Spec Chariot.
I'm not a fucking bitch, dude. I know I will survive this because I will have the luck of the samurai, and I already have armor. You didn't say what kind of armor we can have. I will have plate armor. That shit is light as fuck, but the arrows will just stick all right off on me, bro. I'm not going Roman armor. That shit's leather. The fuck you talking about?
We will not survive Spec Chariot.
Spec Chariot, ladies and gentlemen. Spec fucking Chariot.
Group Chariot.
Group C or Group CH for fucking Chariot. Or
yeah, like, Group CH.
Or a chance to die. What the fuck? Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ, dude. That is a rough time. I love this idea. Holy shit! Can't wait to bring it up to the boys.
Yeah, that's.
Oh man, can they please like? Oh man, can they please just like put some like Bosu ass style on my fucking bikes? Can they do that? Fuck yeah, that's all I need to know.
I expect some Boso. I'm gonna put underglow on mine probably.
Oh.
I mean, inner glow too. You'll have inner glow around the bottom of the chariot compartment.
Oh shit, dude! No, I'll just have a glowing logo, man.
Also, I stand there all like glow red.
Bro, I'll put LEDs all over my armor, bro. I'll just look like a giant glowing dildo.
The Bud Knight with LEDs.
You're going Bud Knight?
No, you are. You want the plate? You're going Bud Knight with LEDs.
That's true. My helmet, that's the thing. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna see, but I'm gonna see.
See, I'm going full Roman because that way I get the helmet with the hair mohawk on.
Of course you would. Fucking hell. Just might as well join the Slayers cult while you're at it.
Horsehair Mohawk. I'm in.
Oh my fucking god. That is
Horsehair Mohawk is also the name of my up and coming gutter punk band.
Horsehair Mohawk.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight at the Junction, Horsehair Mohawk.
No. You just ride in on your chariots and shit. You're like, hey guys,
damn right.
Listen to this.
Damn right.
Oh man, so is my fucking Hummer gonna be like the tow vehicle just in case shit goes wrong?
Oh yeah, you're the one. The Hummer's what we call on to pull us out when one of us goes off the side of pikes.
I'd imagine we're not doing this a time event. We're doing this strict race event. So we're both
straight up
neck and neck.
Well, we could. I was thinking time attack it, but we can do that.
It's not a chariot race. It's not a chariot race unless you're fucking up at each other.
Heads up, bracket
God.
chariot.
Ooh, that is a good one. That is, man. We're gonna have to measure these dimensions pretty good. Oh man, how am I gonna take you on those upper corners? I don't know.
Well, I got a little more mass to throw into the turn, so I can kind of balance it.
I'm going lightweight for this bitch, dude. I'm gonna fling it. I'm literally going to take my chariot. If I go around a fucking corner and you're behind me, right? Or I'm in front, or like I'm behind you, like I see you going in because I know your ass gonna slow down. I'm like me for my namesake. I'm going to send it, and I'm going to slap the shit out of you with my fucking chariot and probably impale your head. It's just like this is you coming around. This is me. It's just like a slingshot of bullshit. That's what it is.
God, if we ever title episodes, that's the title of this episode: a slingshot of bullshit. That either a slingshot of bullshit or spec chariot.
Spec chariot. I'm gonna rename the title. I'm gonna rename the shit Spec Chariot.
Episode 8: Spec Chariot.
Oh my god, that is one of the greatest ideas I've ever fucking heard. Holy shit. Oh man, I'm gonna put this on on the big list. I'm gonna put this on fucking number 3. That's number 3 now. Number 3, ladies and gentlemen, is the Pikes Peak Bike Chariot Death Race Rally. That is our number 3. Number 2 is the Great American Food Tour. And number 1 is the 24-hour Cannonball. So basically, once we get our bucket list, it's just our bucket list now at this point.
we're really bucket list of dumb stuff.
Because we know
that's kind of the idea.
This one is going to kill us, but we're gonna go to Valhalla, bro. I know that.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're gonna die gloriously. Don't get me wrong.
I am so down for this. Honestly, I probably would wear a parachute. Just like if I get up there and I go off track, I'm like, peace out, bitches.
Yeet.
Oh man, okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that finishes our segment for the low gear ideas. Now, this has been a doozy. I love this one. I wish more of the boys were here to see it, but we'll let them know.
I really wish Glenn and Joey were here for Spec Chariot.
Spec fucking Chariot, dude. We don't even care what bikes we're using. We just care about the fucking Chariot. Oh fucking god, that's good. That's good.
I don't have a rant, but tell me you got something on deck.
Oh boy, it is. Here we go. Hold up. It is fucking rant time, bitches. Hell yeah. Oh boy, do I got some?
Ooh.
Okay, so this is concerning, once again, my usual gripes with Facebook Marketplace.
TLDR Facebook Marketplace.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Why the fuck does everybody that's selling a car... First of all, I've already talked about this multiple times, but like the body doesn't look great at all, but they're selling it for $8 fucking grand. What is going on with the car community and overpricing their cars lately? Man, there's nowhere more blatant than the drift community. Holy shit. It is just so fucking ridiculous.
Drift tax.
It's we've known the drift tax was a thing. Usually, like, drift tax wouldn't incur more than like 1,500 at most, but nowadays it's like $2,000 or $3,000, especially for S14s. An S14, which should cost, admittedly, like real life in a perfect world, an S14 with like a high amount of mileage and shit, like $3,000 at most. That's a perfect world.
Yeah, exactly.
But in this world we live in, with the drift tax, we've already come to accept the drift tax like around like 445, even $5,000. That's acceptable for an S14. But now we come to the big problem, which is fucking these cars look like ass, they perform like ass, and they're fucking built like ass. They're selling them for fucking $9,000 or fucking like $10,000 because like S14, bro, it's rare. You're not gonna fucking find it. I'm like, fuck you, dude. I can import a car.
It's not a fucking R34, bitch.
Fuck off, dude. It's not an R34. It's not an R33, which is the best Skyline. Argue with me.
I like them all. I like 32s. I like 33s are nice.
I like 30. They look more 90s than anything, but that's not the point. Anyways.
They do. They do.
So like the fucking like S14, stupid fucking expensive, and Facebook doesn't know how to fucking do this shit right because like every time I get excited because like sometimes I find a good deal because I scope the fuck out of my shit. Everybody in the group chat knows. Everybody knows I've been trying to find a car for months. And and I've messaged over 100 people. They don't want to trade for my truck. I already talked about my truck. I get it. My truck is not necessarily the most desirable one. And that brings me to another
solid little truck though.
It brings me to another point which I'll get into in a second, but fucking oh god, dude. We get the fucking it's Facebook, dude. It's all like I can like it says selling for like 4,500 or 3,500 or like maybe like $4,000. I'm like, ooh, okay, this might be a good deal because I know people make those kind of deals. I've seen it happen, and it's a good deal. I'm like, all right, and it says just posted. I was like, cool. I go look at it. I read the parts list and all that stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. It's a KA. It's a dual cam. I'm fine with that. It has relatively low miles for its age, like 150. This is cool. It's a manual, so sweet. Interior is mostly there. Exterior is all right. No mismatched paint, so it's actually one solid color. Kind of ass looking, but it's one solid color. It's got coils. It's got a welded diff, basically drift ready. And then I look down on the bottom, right? Fucking 10.5. 10.5 for this piece of shit. And it's a rebuild title. And I'm like,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then after that, it says down below, oh yeah, Facebook wouldn't let me change that shit. Fuck you. Dude, fuck you, bro. Facebook does let you do that. You're just getting fucked up over it, bro. I mean, then again, I know Facebook sometimes does that, right? And it pisses me off because Facebook is all like, oh yeah, by the way, we can't sell it for this much because like for some reason, even Facebook is still in disbelief that you're selling this piece of shit for this fucking much, bro. It is fucking retarded. Oh yeah, it is bad. It is bad, right? And then when I want to trade for certain cars, right, that are worth this value, IRL, right? I look at my truck, and I look at my truck, and the most asked question I get is it a 4x4? I'm like, motherfucker, you don't need a 4x4, bro. You don't need it all the time. I explain to these people, look, dude, I've driven in snow, mud, rain, and dirt in a fucking 2-wheel drive single cab inline 4 Tacoma, and this thing has got me hell and back my entire fucking life driving it, right? And they're all like, I beg to differ, bro. This guy's all like, I beg to differ, man. 4x4 is just better for what I'm trying to do. Like, Elijah, what are you trying to do? Fucking rock crawl it? Get the fuck out of here, asshole. 4x4 isn't the greatest thing. Realize, I get it. I have a single cab. It's inline 4. It's not worth this much, right? But realistically, it's a clean title Tacoma that's manual. It's a fucking factory manual, and it's worth, and everything works. AC works, heat works, radio works, everything fucking works. Everything's good. Everything's fucking great, right? It's worth like a KBB did. It's like $4 to $5,000, even at my mileage. It's like 162K. It's still worth this good, but they don't fucking want it because they're all like, oh, it's a 4x4. Shut the fuck up. Fix your fucking Facebook post. Post the actual money. Post the amount. And if Facebook doesn't let you post the money amount, post it right on the title. This much. For fuck's sake, get your shit together. God damn.
And there we have it.
That
TLDR, people, and Facebook Marketplace.
it's just bad. That's why I'm on OfferUp now. Oh boy, OfferUp. This is a weird part for rant time, but OfferUp is actually not that bad. There's only one thing I don't like about OfferUp. It's just that they don't allow you to select city. They have to go by zip code, and you have to look up manual zip codes. So I'm like, fuck. But that's just a minor inconvenience. OfferUp, if you're looking for good cars on a deal, right? Go look at it. OfferUp, dude. They actually have some decent cars for going for okay prices, and they're not on Facebook because they all know how Facebook is. You just get, is this still available bullshit, and then like they peace out.
Occasionally, you can get some decent prices on KSL. I don't know if you've got.
We don't have a KSL here. We don't have something like that.
Well, no, you'd have to use like Craigslist or something.
Yeah, I don't use Craigslist because we don't.
I'm gonna try something here real quick.
Craigslist is kind of ass, bro. I will say it. Craigslist is not good. Its UI is still stuck in 2005.
Okay, can you hear me now? Yes, you can.
Yes.
I was trying the mic on the boom mic, and it's not. Yeah, but I mean, it's Craigslist UI sucks, but I don't know if and you might have a local classified section similar to KSL.
Oh yeah. Dude, just honestly, like, if you're looking for cars, if you're looking to get something cool, right? I wouldn't just go to the general marketplace anymore unless you're willing to dig through like a legit hour of finding stuff. And you got to be able to drive out of state. That's a thing I come to accept. Driving out of state is where you find the best deals. Generally, exactly. So you're gonna have to do that.
You're close enough to Southern California. Decent deals out of there.
That's true, but at the same time, these are California
people. Or we find you something here in Salt Lake. Or drive the taco up and drive that back, or fly up and drive it back.
I tried to get Jordan to give me his E36, but he's all like, dude, I wish I could, but the taco, I can't take it because like I need to clear out shop. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, they liquidated a couple of BMWs because they're trying to open shops.
Exactly, and it's
like, because the taco would be a great rig for him as like a round, but he's trying to free up space more than he's trying. But keep your eyes peeled on the DU classifieds.
Oh yeah, but that's just my rant. It just that Facebook doesn't know how to fix his own fucking programming, and when it does, it takes the whole site down. And
because we're gonna test and prod.
It's just, and people who are selling these overpriced piece of shit cars are the same dudes that are basically just ultimate douchebags. Just think of your average fuckboy. Think of your average fuckboy, right? You just like his profile picture will probably be and I could say this because I am brown, and I've seen many of my friends do this. They're probably gonna be a Latino or Latinx if you want to get woke, ladies and gentlemen. And he's probably gonna have a bowl cut. You know that kind of cut. It's bold.
With the Pedro mustache?
Oh yeah, with the Pedro mustache. He's all like, "Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing?" And all that stuff. And he's gonna have a picture of his car. He's looking like this, sitting on his car. Oh yeah. You're gonna. Those are the kind of fuckboys that are selling the cars for these prices, and it's ridiculous. The people that are selling legitimate cars, I look at the build list. I look what they got. They list everything, and they're not just saying new air intake and whatnot. They're actually listing like good parts. I'm like, that's worth the money. This shit, fuck you. That's worth at the very fucking most I paid for it, $5,000. But that's just me. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm sick of this shit, dude.
Yeah, let's close it. I gotta.
Oh yeah.
I get to bed. 4:30 comes early.
Oh yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on the Low Gear Sendcast. Remember, you can find us. You can find us on YouTube or my personal Facebook on my stuff, but that's just for now. That's for now. But most of the time, find it on the YouTubes, share it around, make sure everybody knows what's going on.
Jump on the Slow Gear Sendcast page on Facebook. Be number 67. Or if you're really lucky, be number 69.
You know, if you're 69, I'll shout you out, bro.
If we figure out who number 69 is, we will shout you out.
Be
Hell,
number
if
69.
we figure out who number 100 is, we might invite you on.
It's not just might, that's a guarantee, bro. If you're 100,
we'll invite number 100 on. We might even invite number 69 on because that'd be hilarious.
Dude, yeah, 69 subscriber, bro. It's like,
if you really us, what number are we thinking of right now? Ooh. 69, dudes.
Honestly, I'm down to have a system where like maybe like once a month we just pick a random number we're thinking, and just whoever guesses it, yo, come on.
Yeah, we start assigning numbers to people. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
but yeah, if you guys want to jump on a good idea or a spec chariot level bad idea,
let us know. Comment down below on either like any of the Facebook posts or YouTube channel or my personal Facebook if you want it. Just comment down below. Give me your ideas. Give us your ideas. We want to
jump on my personal Facebook, man. I'm down.
Oh yeah. It's just
you might hear me say some bad words, but
oh yeah, just do it. We're gonna be on. We're always on like pretty much every week. From 8 to like 9:30 at most, but sometimes like we do like extravaganzas where we go out to 10:30, but trying to lower that now.
Also, if you want to follow me where I don't say bad words as often, Instagram part-time Shutterman.
I will also.
Yeah, Kit will drop a link to that because he's good at that thing. He's one of them young millennial types.
Gen Z,
or whatever they call you.
Gen Z, bro.
Yeah.
Except I don't think Gen Z.
I remember when we had to strangle robots to get our internet.
Oh boy, dial-up was the shit.
I remember when a 14.4 modem was fast.
I remember back in the days when people had computer rooms.
Yeah, we'll get into some of the old school tech that are.
All right. Anyways,
yeah.
If you want to see more. Just go to the YouTube channel, look at the past streams, see if you want to see on that. Comment down below. You could, if you want to visit me on my personal, you could visit my Instagram. I'll link that down below. Admiral Funbags. I also do like dumb shit on there and send samurai type things. And
he shows cool cooking videos.
Oh yeah. I cook on the side.
Boy can cook.
I like cooking. Cooking is good. Cooking is nice. Cooking is life.
It is, literally.
Yeah,
so yeah, follow him, follow me. I post pictures of cars and things I see.
Oh yes, and if you want, this is kind of like not a really one-time deal, but this is kind of like a limited time deal. You could follow my drift team if you want. I don't have a car yet, but I already have a team. We are called the Ministry of Drift, and it's already trademarked, so don't get any ideas.
We are the Ministry of Drift.
We are the Ministry of Drift, and we are going to be doing some cool stuff. Anyways, all right, that's enough plugs. We got to go.
Yeah.
All right. Au revoir, ladies and gentlemen. Time to get on here and close it like a caveman.